we have some we have some companies that want to sponsor Auston because they feel like my content fits them. And one of the sponsors that I am using is Tej Hanley. You guys know Alpha M, the guy that teaches men's self-development and all that. He has his own skincare company. I think they're out of Atlanta. Anyway, they sent me a box, and I do use them. And we're going to talk about what countries it is good to order packages to and which ones it is not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of this, Africans will never be able to get ahead until these types of small problems that you don't think about until you stay in a place for a long period of time, and you actually have to start getting, little small things. You notice we're going to get into it. Little small things. Now, when I got that package from Tej Hanley today, it came in 2 weeks ago, but I just now went to go pick it up. Africa does not have the same type of address system. Not Africa. Kenya does not have the same type of address system where they just drop it off at your front door. Now, in Zambia, they did that with DHL, but they're not. I haven't had that happen in Kenya. So there's a postal center. They call it the something square, center square, city square, I believe it is, something like that. You go there, you have to show them your tracking number. They find the package. And so I'm like, okay, they got the packages right there. She's like, this is yours. I said, yeah, it's mine. So I'm thinking, okay, I already showed you my ID. Let's walk away. She says, go have a seat. So I'm like, why would I have to have a seat if I have my package right there? Then the people, there's a line. There's people that go, they're doing something, they're opening their bag at customs, then they leave. And I'm thinking, well, they have x-ray machines, so if they really want to know what was in there, they would have already done this. So they call me up there after about 30 minutes of waiting. And when they call me up there, they tell me open the bag, the box. I open the box. We got my face wash, all that, et cetera, et cetera. She asked me, how much does it cost? I said, I don't know. It was sent to me for free because I'm an influencer and I got a sponsorship. She goes on Amazon. She sees that the face wash kit is worth $44 US. She says, there's a tax you have to pay on this. I still have my receipts right here. But this receipt, and I don't mind showing you because there's no personal information except for my first and last name, and I don't even see that on here either. This receipt has 5 different taxes. It has the 1002 import duty tax, the 1102 excise duty tax, the 1202 VAT import tax, the 1801 IDF fees, and the 6001 Kenya Railway Development Levy. And all this came out to 6,544 shillings. Now, keep in mind, I just told y'all the value of my package was $44 on Amazon. That's how much they would sell it to y'all for whenever y'all get it. They taxed me $44.45. So basically, I bought the face wash twice. So luckily, I'm an influencer, right? I didn't have to pay for the box because I've been using Tej Hanley. I told them, hey, I've been using it. I want to be sponsored because I feel like it goes my work. They sent me another box for free because I'm an influencer. I didn't have to pay for shipping, nothing. Now, let's imagine if I wasn't austonholleman, I was you, and you're in Africa, and you want to buy the same thing. Shipping from Tej Hanley to Nairobi, Kenya was already $40 when we looked on Amazon. The value of this box is $44. So now you're at $88. When in the States, it'd probably be like $50 or it'd be $44 because it'd be free shipping on Amazon. You're at $88. Then just for it to come into the country, and there's a cosmetic tax, they add another $44.45. So this is what you start to see when you start to live here. 88 plus 44.45 is $132.45. Somebody asked, no Amazon Prime in this thing. Amazon Prime does not matter because you're going to pay for shipping twice. You can look at it 2 ways. You either pay for shipping twice or you're paying for the product twice, 3 times in this case. This Tej Hanley box that costs you $44 US in the United States, in Africa, $132.45. So this is why you don't see the same brands like basically copied and pasted from Western countries. So, for example, another country that this problem is the same at, and from my understanding, this is all over East and West Africa and some parts of South Africa, the Southern Africa. I know in the country of South Africa, it's not doing that. No, this is what you're not understanding. He said if they don't deliver, is there something like a P.O. box you can set up to just pick it up? No, you have to go to the post office, and they will not give you a package until you pay taxes on it. I had to pay basically for the same kit twice. Now let's put it in an African perspective. One Kenyan shilling, so I'm paying $132. One Kenyan shilling, I mean, that in Kenyan shillings is almost 20,000 Kenyan shillings. Do you realize a lot of Kenyans, do you realize I got scammed for paper? I paid 2,000 shillings and those people thought they got over on me. That was $14. Now multiply that by 9.5 times. So if they thought they won off of $14, most Kenyans won't be able to afford this. So this is part of the reason why I said they can't come up. Not that they're going to come up off a face wash. I'm just saying basic imports that in other countries it's not hard to get, they can't get. Now imagine if you're an African influencer and YouTube isn't paying you that much. That's not completely true, but most African influencers aren't making as much as the United States because of the difference in the audience. How many of them have $130 just laying around if they're brand new starting up? Somebody said it's best to ship bulk in Africa. You still gonna get taxed. They're gonna go off the value of the bulk shipment and tax the hell out of you. I was listening to the guys in my cigar lounge in Ghana talking about that. Said that they had a $20,000 tax on their cigars. We got some sensitive people in the comments talking about don't be here talking shit about Africa. We not, if anything, I'm defending y'all. So you can get the fuck out of my comments with that bullshit. And somebody says, oh, Africa is not a country. Trust me, I know. I've been to 7 other countries this year. So I know that it's not one country. The thing is, Kenya is not the only country that's like this. A lot of countries in Africa, including Ghana. If the DJI that you guys see me do my vlogs on, those cost $300 in the United States for the basic one. I had to buy another basic one in Ghana. It was $530. So get the hell out of my comments. You don't know what you're talking about. I can't stand you sensitive people. So not only are the plane tickets expensive in Africa, we can now see it's also basic imports, and you will pay them. So I paid that out. I was on the phone. I was like, damn. So basically, I had to pay for this product twice. It is what it is. It's a sponsorship. I'm not tripping because I'm getting paid to sponsor, so I get my money back. But now I know, it might be cheaper not only to fly back to the States, but to fly to Thailand. When I go to Thailand, I may just stock up on a bunch of stuff that I need that I know that there isn't, like microphones, that kind of stuff. We're going to get into that too. Let's talk about what happened after that. I paid that tax. She said, go to that counter over there. You got to pay the postal fee. I said, I got to pay again? So I went over there. I said, how much is it? She said, go over there and ask. So I went over there. I was like, how much is the postal fee? They said 755 shillings, which is only $5.13. The receipt that I have right here. Just so you know I'm not making it up. So in total, I paid $50 on top of the $44. And had I paid for shipping, it'd be another $44 I had to pay for the shipping. That's me. Now, I was like, damn, that's a lot. You know, I'm not used to paying double tax and all that. But imagine being a local that works at the grocery store and they want to order something online. They can forget about that. That's why they don't do it. Another country that I seen this at first, the first time I ever traveled, was Brazil. Anybody that's been to Brazil knows that the average Brazilian doesn't have the newest iPhone. You know why? Because the newest iPhone in Brazil is almost 3 times the cost that it actually costs. A lot of items in Brazil that are imported end up being 3 times. You buy a PlayStation 4 for $1,000 in the States, in Brazil, it's going to be damn near $4,000.